So one of my many beautiful, handsome, gorgeous commenters gave me this wonderful idea of doing a Meatwad shape tier list. We're gonna rank every single shape that Meatwad has ever turned into, at least from what the Wikipedia says. How are we gonna be ranking them? Well, I made these little categories here. Abomination Wad will be the absolutely crazy ones that really didn't have a use, and I just have a flat out hard time ranking them, to be honest. Expired ground beef will be the pretty much bottom of the barrel transformations. Questionable protein will be slightly useful, but not really. Solid slop is the middle ground, of course. Meaty excellence will be the above average. And supreme wad will be the big cheese of the bunch, where only the best of the best preside. If you end up enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I don't know how well this video is gonna go. I know everyone's been asking for a Meatwad shaped tier list for a very long time. I'm surprised no one's done this before, as far as I could tell on Google. Anyways, let's just hop right into this. All right, first off, we got the bridge from Shaketopia, season 12. I'm gonna put this one in meaty excellence because not only is it a very solid bridge, it's got that golden gate archetype there, it actually solves a problem. He's creating a bridge over a chasm that is actually usable. Next, we have number 5, which is from the Slim Jim commercial. I'm gonna put this in solid slop. It's it's a really good number 5. Now you can barely see this one, the honey bear bottle transformation, again also from the Slim Jim commercial. I'm gonna have to put in solid slop again. There's nothing, it's inoffensive. I think we can all agree that him turning into a food product is that's got some kick to it. Where am I going with this? Again, yet another Slim Jim commercial. We've got the chili bowl, and the chili bowl, you know what, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of chili. It's going in questionable protein. What's for dinner, Puff Mama? Chili? And here we have a pile of bricks for the episode, I forget what it is, Rabbit Redux, when they moved into the new place. I'm gonna have to put this in expired ground beef because, well, Meatwad, you fool, you idiot, you cannot be used as the bricks into the brick wall. That's not how it works. That was a stupid idea to transform into them at all, ever. Bad Meatwad. But here we have an actual brick wall. From the episode, the last one, Forever and Ever, for real this time, we effing mean it. This one is meaty excellence. But why? The bricks, they were garbage. How come the brick wall is, literally the exact opposite? Well, I'll tell you right now, this actually stopped Frylock and Master Shake from fighting. It actually served a purpose. So I have to boost it up way high just for that. Here we have the bridge from like the very first episode, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a crappy bridge. It's going in questionable protein. I'm sorry. Here we have the chili commercial cow transformation. I think that Meatwad will be going into the solid slop. You know what? No, I'm gonna put this in Abomination Wad, and I'll tell you why. Meatwad is a giant sentient ball of meat, and for him to turn into a cow seems like some kind of blasphemy, because we have to assume that this Meatwad, this wad of meat, is probably primarily made of beef. So he's turning back into his true form, in theory, and I think that's quite iconic, if I do so say myself. I don't know I don't know how to approach this video. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It's 11 o'clock at night, man. Leave me alone. The past few weeks have been so depressing. Yet another chili commercial. Oh boy, I'm really glad these stacked up for some reason in the freaking random tab generator. Famous phrase.
Famous phrase! I got it! I win!
That's only 2 words.
I don't know. I expired ground beef. It's stupid. I don't remember the joke from the commercial, but I can imagine it was probably bad. Okay, here's something that's not from the goddamn freaking chili commercial. The flower from Robo Sitter. I think it's a pretty good transformation. Very solid slop. I think he was talking about getting high. I think he's holding pills. I remember this scene. It was very funny. Here's Meatwad taking the form of a hammer during the episode t-shirt of the living dead. And let me tell you, this was actually a useful transformation. Hammers are amazing. I had a thing called Mallet Monday a while ago. You should look that up on my channel. It was really stupid. Wish I could continue it, but I don't have a backyard, nor do I have money to actually break things with a mallet every Monday. But you know, a man can dream, right? A man can dream that we could do that every once in a while. If we get enough subscribers, you should like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. I love you. Please help me. Next up, we have the middle finger from Carl Wash. This episode was fantastic. I'm gonna put this in meaty excellence. I don't even care if the joke was good or not. This episode was so freaking funny, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. This is the first part of our patented three-step treatment.
Yeah, that kind of looks like you're just sort of slinging dirt on it.
What it actually is dumpster juice, which is sort of a combination of rainwater and garbage. Very acidic, very harsh on your paint job.
And why are we doing this again?
It's just a pre-coat. I mean, obviously, we need to prep the outer coat for, the cat urine. And, of course, the hammers.
What the frick are you doing?
Meatwad giving the middle finger is funny though, because obviously, he's like the child of the group, even though he's like 30 something. Apparently, he's just a little, special. So seeing him do this is always nice. Now we have the hot dog. You know what? Honestly, if it was any other meaty food, this would be going in Supreme Wad, because this is iconic. It's from the opening. But since it's a hot dog, the literal worst food ever, and I'm someone who loves windmill hot dogs, don't get me wrong, but out of the 3 core meats, chicken wings, cheeseburgers, and hot dogs, it is by far the lowest. Ham is just not a good meat. I'm sorry, and I'm tired of pretending that it is. The only reason that hot dogs are good is because Windmill makes them. Now, before I put this in Abomination Wad, which, I'm gonna do it right now, it's going there, ask yourself this: are you even able to eat a bad set of chicken wings, a bad cheeseburger? From my experience, yes. Even if the burger's bad, even if the wings are kind of, crappy, they're edible. I don't want to vomit when eating them. Okay, the chicken's dry, the burger was overcooked, whatever. A bad hot dog, though? That thing is not even food. A bad hot dog will literally make you sick for the rest of the day. It doesn't taste good. It's disgusting. I want to vomit. And then it gives you bad breath on top of it. So Meatwad turning into a hot dog is a slap in the face to anyone who's ever had a bad hot dog. I don't know where I'm going with this. Next up, we have the humanoid transformation during the episode of Frat Aliens, which is when Meatwad was trying to lose weight. Now, I don't know how a ball of meat is supposed to lose weight when they don't really have organs or a digestive tract or anything, but they do eat food. I don't know how the anatomy works for this person. Like, how are you burning the calories when you don't have muscles? But this is barely even a transformation, and I have to put it in Abomination Wad because, look, he's packing. I'm jealous. After that is the other humanoid form where, during the T-shirt of the Living Dead episode yet again. And this one, I'm gonna put it in expired ground beef because, at least he's got that kind of more unique shape. He's not like an actual circle like the fat transformation. And he does have some funny jokes when he's like creating Santa Claus and all that stuff. I like the episode. So, it's saving it from the bottom of the bottom, right? Next up is the igloo from the iconic opening of the show. This one, I'm going to have to put it in meaty excellence because, well, it's an igloo. Igloos are really cool. Have you seen the Outdoor Boys guy make an igloo? That's pretty cool. Rip his channel though. It sucks that he's leaving YouTube. That sucks. His content's pretty cool, unlike mine. Wayne Gretzky from Circus. Even though it's not Wayne Gretzky. It's freaking Abraham Lincoln holding a katana. This one's Supreme Wad. Like, oh my, dude, I don't even remember if it was actually a useful transformation, but it's so funny. Like, it's Abraham Lincoln holding a sword. I can't not put that there. It's so out of nowhere. Him turning into Master Shake. This one was useful, unique. He turns into Master Shake. We've never seen him do that before. Here's the monster transformation during the Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film for theaters. It's from the movie. It's goated. Okay, I know it's that's the second movie, right? That's not the super good one, but like it's like it turns into a giant Meatwad mech monster thing, right? That's sick. That's awesome. How could I not put that in the highest rank. Are you serious right now? Here's a bowl of chips. I think this is from the chili commercial again. I'm just gonna put this in expired ground beef. It's boring. How are you gonna make chips out of meat? Who do you think you're fooling? Here's the building from the same movie as the monster. I'm just gonna put this in questionable protein. It's, you know, buildings, who uses them anymore? They're like, come on. Also, it's disproportionate to his size. Like, how is Meatwad turning into that? Come on, guys. Here's the paper from Rabbit Redux. Again, it's the same episode when, you know, when they move into the new house. Was this the contract? Oh yeah, it's the contract. This was actually useful. It's still, piece of paper is pretty boring, so solid slop, you know. Here's when Meatwad gets pregnant with spiders. I forget what episode that is. This is also Abomination Wad, mainly because he just gets fat, and he's not even actually fat. He's more so literally impregnated by a spider and ends up producing a ton of spider babies, and it is disgusting. The satellite from the PlayStation Vue commercial. I hate commercials, so I'm just gonna put in expired ground beef. I don't know what else to tell you. This is the Slim Jim from the Slim Jim commercial. Actually, wait, the frickin' the nachos are from the Slim Jim too. I think I said chili commercial. Whoops. Again, commercial episode. That's my cop out for putting it in expired beef. Spider Wad from Hypnogerm when Frylock was, you know, infected. I think this was like at the very end of the episode. You know, spider meat wad, meaty excellence. I'm gonna put it there. You know why? Because spiders are pretty cool creatures. I think everyone should get a pet spider within their lifetime, especially jumping spiders. They're very cute, very personable, and you know, they're fantastic, to be honest. I can't wait to get one too. If you guys donate $100,000 to this channel, I will adopt a local you know, jumping spider today. Here's the Tornado Master Shake Rabbit Redux. Why did I say Master Shake? This is the episode where they're moving into the new house. Shake is pissed off that the Meatwad's room is better. I'm gonna put in Supreme Wad. He turned into a tornado. It actually affected the weather within the room. You know, that's just some supreme stuff right there, to be honest. You know, having control over the weather. You know, it's only a handful of people on the planet that can do that. Very powerful people. And yeah, that's crazy, Meatwad. You're doing it. You're doing it, man. Here's Triangle Meatwad from Why Try. He wasn't even turning into this himself. I'm putting this in Abomination Wad. This is because of the damn triangles. You know, a dream has come to life. That's all I gotta say. Actually, I think the Colon movie's the first one now I think about it. My bad, guys. I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest. A YouTuber, by the way. I have internet right here to Google it, and I'm just too goddamn lazy. But here's the Humanoid Meatwad playing basketball. Now, I would put this in Abomination Wad because, you know, the humanoids things usually suck, but I'm gonna have to put it in Supreme Wad. Why is that? Well, you can't see it here in this, but in the actual full view, he is playing basketball. You know, that's why he's got those long arms, those long legs. He's built to play the best sport on the planet outside of, you know, I guess, you know, being me. So basketball is pretty awesome. As you can see on screen, I will put myself dunking a baskesketball. So I assume Meatwad can probably do that too, even though he has no muscles. So I don't know how he's going to generate power to, you know, get a vertical up. But I mean, it's just a cartoon, right? It's just a cartoon. Don't overthink it. And finally, Wesley Snipes. Again, this is going in Supreme Wad. I don't even need to explain myself. He turns into Blade. He is Blade. Shake is shaken up during the Shaketopia episode because he turned into freaking Blade, dude. I can't wait for Blade and Marvel Rivals, even though I couldn't play the game up until like 2 days ago, which I don't even want to play it anymore because my friend who was literally top 500 Rocket Raccoon at one point, you know, he doesn't even play the game anymore. So why should I play? You know, none of my friends play anymore. Why doesn't anyone play? Buy Wildgate. Put Wildgate in your wish list right now, guys. I'm begging you. Anyways, this is the list. I love you guys. You know, let me know if this was even remotely worth watching. I'm probably gonna make a giant you know, video essay on Robot Chicken talking about like the whole history and everything. Check out my other Aqua Teen Hunger Force videos if you haven't seen those already. I have 3 of them on the channel right now. And yeah, and that's the video. That's what I came up with. I'm gonna do better, I promise. We're getting back into the swing of things, I promise.